right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you guys hear me well? Can you hear me? Because the volume was very low. Good afternoon, Elaine Proby here, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accounting and Tips from Elaine's desk. All right. Welcome back to our Thursday afternoon. Yes, Rodwell said he could hear me. Beautiful. Yeah, because I wasn't hearing the intro, so I just want to make sure that at least the vocals was fine. So yes. Happy Thursday. Thanks for tuning back in here, guys. Today we're going to talk about something that is going to be so exciting to all of us. I'm sure we all are guilty of this, and it is called the understanding the power of delayed gratification. And we're going to have an exciting time with this today because I know a lot of us are going to be able to relate. Okay, so we're going to talk about understanding the power of delayed gratification. Guys, hit like and share on this video. So let's jump right into what delayed gratification is, right? So one of the things that we want to talk about is in today's world, right? Because we can click and we can purchase and we can get things very easily as opposed to how it was before when you used to have to order things and it takes forever. It's easy. It's very easy to satisfy these immediate urgency of wanting to get something or wanting to buy something or just wanting to do something because it's easy for you to obtain. So we are talking about delayed gratification because we have to overcome the process where it's so easy for us to hit a button, get online, and we can just buy things instantly. And half the time we don't even need this stuff, right? So this is what we're talking about today, guys. So thanks for jumping on here, Rod Smith. Thank you for jumping in. Cognac, Barcelona. Hi, Mom. How are you doing, daughter? Yes. Risha Utah Smith. Good afternoon, Miss Elaine. Happy Thursday. Yes. Thanks for jumping in. Guys, hit like and share on this video. So number one point today is understanding the concept of delayed gratification. That's what we're talking about today. And I want you guys to pay close attention to this because we're all very guilty of this, right? So pay close attention. Little Belize. Yes. Hi, sis. Okay, thanks for jumping in. So one of the first thing about delayed gratification is it's the ability to resist immediate rewards, right? We always want something now and we feel like we got to have it right now. And that's the only way we're going to be satisfied if we can get what it is that we want instantly. And that is not always the case. That's not always the right thing to do. We all know that it's not realistic sometimes to just get everything you want right away, right? But in our minds, if we want it, we should have it. And I mean, just like even as adults, you know, kids do it all the time. Even as adults, we feel this way and we want to be satisfied immediately with getting what it is that we want right away. Now, that is definitely not always the thing to do. So we have to be able to resist this delayed gratification so it doesn't interfere with our future goals. A lot of times when we do things like this, it interferes with what we really have, or goals that we really have set for ourselves, and then it screws things up. And then, of course, financially, you put yourself in a setback just because you want to satisfy this urge of needing something right away. Now, a lot of times what most of us do, right, we tend to be impulsive. We tend to go ahead and get what we want sometimes because some people might be a little depressed. They might be going through some changes. They might feel like, you know what? The best way for me to take care of this problem is to go out and spend some money and get me something. It is not realistic. It is not the thing to do, guys. We have to really exercise the power of delayed gratification in order for you to get something that's even greater later, right? That's the whole key. You get this instant stuff, but you want to be able to delay this so you can get something greater later, right? That's what it is. So you want to learn the delayed gratification, and you really have to discipline yourself. That's the word. You have to discipline yourself to not be impulsive in order to satisfy some immediate gratification and then screw up something else that's bigger later, right? So we all have it. Look, everybody's guilty of doing this. It's nothing to do with just you. It's all of us have this tendency to do this, and we must be able to control this, and we must be able to figure out what things that we can do in order to delay this instant gratification. And again, it's the internet doesn't make it any easier. You could jump online, click, and hit a button in no time. You can get stuff the same day now. They have stuff that delivered to you in minutes, right? So it doesn't help the situation, but you have got to be very controlled. And you have to know that it's very important to understand the concept, and you cannot just go ahead and be impulsive because it will hurt you financially And of course, you know what happens when financially things are not right. So this just affects everything and everyone, right? So the first point today, you have to understand the concept of delayed gratification. It means that you have to have the power to put something off, to delay it, to achieve greater later. Okay, first point. So, guys, thanks for jumping on here, Learner Smith. We are talking about understanding the power of delayed gratification, something that we all need to be able to control. Second point is identifying long-term financial goal, right? Now, this is the key. If you can identify your long-term financial goals, then you're going to know that want something now and immediate just because you feel like it, or just because you're not having a good day, or you're feeling a little depressed and you want to just jump in and do something that you don't need to do. You need to be able to go back and identify your financial goals, goals that you set. We all have goals that we set for ourselves, things that we want to achieve, things we want to accomplish. And it doesn't have to be that far in the future. It doesn't have to be something that you're going to do 5 years from now. It could be something that you're going to do 3 months from now, 6 months from now, right? So you want to be able to identify what those goals are. So when you are thinking of having this instant gratification, because now you're not, you're in the mood to get something done right away, not thinking about the financial goals that you have set, and then you do something to really interfere with that, go back and think about those goals, right? Stop, think, so you can make a good, sound decision about what your actions are and how to spend your money in the present, as opposed to just do it right away and then ignore what you have set for your future goals. Okay. And this is one of the things, again, all this is mindset, all this is self-control, all this is making sure that sometimes you have to not be so worried about, just having something because you see it, right? It's just, that's not a good thing to do. And we all have a tendency to do this. We're very guilty of this, right? That is so true. All right. That sounds like me. Yep. Not you. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. And Cognac said truth. You're not by yourself, Risha. We're all guilty of that. I mean, I do it all the time. If I'm feeling like, oh my God, I'll just get online and try to buy some shoes or try to do something I don't really need. I mean, do you really need it? No. All right. So we have to make sure that we go back to our, look at our long-term goals and say, and remind ourselves. We have to keep reminding ourselves. Use that as the weapon when you think about doing something impulsively. Go back and constantly think and focus on what those goals are that you have set for yourself. So this way you're going to manage the stress of wanting to do something right away, because you're going to have those goals in order to take your mind off of that immediate action that you want to do. You go back and you focus on those goals, and that way you can manage the stress, and it will help you with self-control. And so then you will be so happy 24 hours later, you'll be happy you didn't do what it is that you was going to be impulsively doing, because you want immediate gratification, right? It's a way of life, and we cannot have it control us, right? And everybody struggles with this. So that's the second point today, guys. Identify the long-term financial goals and focus on that to keep you from doing stuff immediately. All right, so hit like and share on this video. I love these kinds of topics because, of course, it relates to all of us. Definitely relates to me. I know I'm guilty of a whole lot of this. So you have to understand the power of delayed gratification. Okay, so hit like and share on this video. Just stuff that is a part of this whole mindset process that we keep talking about in order for us to stay focused, stay positive, and move forward. We cannot accomplish anything in life if, in fact, we're not focused, and we can be easily distracted. And this is one of those things. We want immediate gratification. Hey, it's so quick to do something that you don't need to do. So let's get into the third point. I love the third point. So the third point is this, and I think, Risha, this might be what you're guilty of. Avoid impulsive purchases. All right, right? We do this all the time. Avoid impulsive purchases. So that will derail the whole financial goal, guys. You know what I mean? It's like if you have a plan and you have a goal that you set, let's say you're going to be purchasing a home or any type of real estate. Let's say that's the example of what you want to, get, and you have a plan to do this. But no, all of a sudden, because of how you're feeling and you feel like you should go get something that you don't have to get right now, you go ahead and buy this brand new Range Rover, this brand new Mercedes Benz, and all this stuff. Now you have derailed your future goal, because it's definitely going to interfere with that home that you're trying to purchase or that other piece of real estate you're trying to purchase. This is the kind of thing that we're talking about. Avoid impulsive purchases. This is instant gratification because we want to go get that brand new car. But then in the long run, our goal to get that house, the goal to maybe buy another piece of real estate, something that will be more beneficial to you in the future, goes out the window. You jeopardize that process. So, man, you have to avoid impulsive purchases, guys. So we do this every single time, right? And most of us, again, like I said, is very guilty of this stuff. You know, another example, like if you decide all of a sudden, I'm just going to refurnish the house and I'm buying new furniture, I'm going to get all this new stuff impulsively, but then you don't now have the money to go on that very well needed vacation, which, look, that might sound like something that we just want to do, but something we need to do. It's a necessity, right? It's a necessity for healthcare. So now that we just spent this money impulsively on something that really didn't need to happen, you really didn't need to refurnish the house right now, you can't go on that needed vacation. Now you're overstressed. Now you feel overworked. Now you can't function, and everything is really jeopardized because of impulsive purchases. We cannot do that, okay? So, I mean, those are just some examples, guys, of things that can derail what you have planned in the future, and because of instant gratification, instead of waiting for a better reward later. Okay, that's the whole point, a better reward later. And we have to be very conscious of this. It's a way of life. It's a way of life. All right, so let me go back and recap these 3 points. Okay, so understanding the power of delayed gratification is what we're talking about today. Guys, hit like and share on this video. And the first point was you have to understand the concept. And the concept is the fact that you can resist immediate rewards and resist doing things that will give you immediate rewards, as opposed to holding out and waiting for better reward later. We have to have self-control, and we have to be able to do this. The second point, you want to identify your long-term financial goals, right? So you have to not spend money just impulsively. You have to identify your long-term financial goals. Again, it doesn't have to be that far in the future. It doesn't have to be something you do in 10 years from now. It could be something that you plan to do by the end of the year, maybe in the next 3 months, the next 6 months. That's going to assist you to have a better reward, better results, whatever that investment might be, better results, and that will assist you. So if you focus on those goals, it will keep you from just impulsively doing something, and because you feel like doing it, or you're not in a good mood today, so now you're about to go out and do something that you want instant gratification, which will give you some type of satisfaction, that's the word, at the moment, right? And screw up everything else later on. Okay, so, and then the third point, again, guys, avoid impulsive purchases. I think we're so guilty of this. All of us are. We're always buying things that we don't need impulsively just because that's what, we're in that mood, or we're depressed today, or things are not looking like it's going right. And you say, guess what? I'm just going to spend some money and do this. You buy a brand new car when you really didn't need to have it. Now you can't get the loan for the home because you have so many things on your credit. Your debt ratio is too high. You screw everything up, guys. You have to strategically plan to do this. So you must be able to control your impulsive behavior so that you can have better reward later. Okay, so very important. These points I really, really, really enjoy, because I'm speaking to myself as well as to you guys. Things that we need to focus on. A lot of times we don't pay attention to stuff like this, but it's just a habit that we do, and we think it's natural. Everybody fights with it. So just let's focus more and pay attention. So whenever you feel like hitting the button, buying something, do I really need it? And that has helped me a lot, because I have saved a lot of money thinking about, do I really need it? And I have stuff sitting in carts. Do I really need it? Do I really need to spend this money on this, or should I spend it on something else that's going to be more beneficial in the future? This is the thing that I go through now. Before, if I see it, like it, want it, I'll just get it, right? And that's not good. That's the understanding the power of delayed gratification. So we can also make sure that we put it off for later to have better results in the future. Okay. So with that said, I hope you guys got something out of that. I think I really enjoyed that. Thanks for jumping on here. Joan Connect says discipline is key. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it's called, is discipline. It definitely is discipline, because, it's easy for us to say we are going to do this because we want it, but we are not disciplined enough to not do it, right? So good afternoon. Good afternoon, Joan. Thanks for jumping on here. All right, guys. So That's it for the understanding power of delayed gratification. So let's get into some of the stuff that we need to do now to go back and let's look. Go back and get this extra stream of income, additional stream of income, or increase your stream of income. So maybe some of the stuff won't be so difficult, but on the normal scope of things, we really still need to be disciplined, right? It doesn't matter how much money you make. So let's get into those of you who are still waiting to get your business started or who still needs to take it to the next level. And this is what I like. Go to elainesdesk.com if you still haven't started that business, or you have. I have a lot of people calling me. They have started it. They form an LLC. They're not so sure if that's what they should have done. They're not sure if they should make their sole proprietor business into a corporation or an S corp. So go to elainesdesk.com. There's a webinar there that's going to clarify some of these things. And there's also a brainstorm to business success course that's on there that will help you with what type of business you should form, help you with the process of financial projection and things that we talked about. And again, if you're still a little confused about all that stuff, you guys go to PROBY'S Tax and Accounting. Go to PROBY'stax.com. Go to the calendar. I'm inviting you guys to go there and get 15-minute free consultation. Again, I'm doing consultation every single day, all day long with folks. If you need more than that, of course, we could talk about it, but I can assist you with the process so you can, clarify things in your head, what you need to do, and get that business off the ground so that additional stream of income can continue to grow. And then this is my favorite part right now. We're going to have this powwow. Okay, guys, so we're going to have the Powering Your Business Forward, Unlocking the Secrets to Business Success brunch on May the 20th. Now, you guys do not want to miss this. I will share with you guys my secret of running my business for over 3 decades. It's going on 30. Well, it's over 30. I'm not going to say 4 decades. That's happening real soon. But how to get the business up, how to get it running, how to operate it successfully, and how to keep it going even through recession. And we're going to have other folks on the panel that's going to be talking to you guys about loans, about business operations. So this stuff, we only need a couple hours of your time. It's going to be on May the 20th, Saturday morning. And it's going to be a brunch at Globalee's restaurant. You can buy the brunch and have some, I think it's bottomless mimosas that day if you'd like. Or if not, it's free to just come. Get all the information you need. You can ask all the questions that you want that day with industry leaders that's going to be on hand. And guys, you want to, again, get motivated and be around people with like minds. And these folks are going to assist you with the process to get your business to the next level. Again, like we said, 2023 is our year. It's time to really make money. Let's do it. Let's take it to the next level. And look, a lot of it is not as difficult as it seems. It's just understanding and knowing the process. Like anything else, if you don't know, then you can't do it. Okay? So don't miss out. Make sure that you guys are there. All right. So Risha Utah said, do I need my lovely glasses? You guys gonna have to make me wear these glasses every single day. She said, great tips and information, like always. Thank you, Miss Elaine. All right, we shall want to see you at this seminar. I need you to show up there and get all this information. All of you guys on here, hit like and share on this video. Invite your friends to come down to the panel on the 20th of May. It's going to be so exciting. I'm going to be excited about delivering it. Great information. All right, so with that said, I think we covered it all. You guys, tax deadline. It's going to be the 18th of this year, the 18th of April. Again, if you haven't filed your taxes, go ahead and get an extension file, especially if you're going to owe taxes, get an extension file. If you live in a disaster area in California or any other state, of course, you don't have to worry about it because it's automatically extended to October the 15th. But if you're not sure, get an extension file by the 18th of this month, which I believe is Tuesday, okay? So if you guys need any assistance with that, you can call PROBY'S Tax and Accounting at 323-290-9034. I love this commercial. Or you can go to PROBY'stax.com to the website and do everything online. We have a client portal there. We could do your taxes anywhere you are. It doesn't matter what state you're in. We can get it done at PROBY'S. Okay, so with that said, I think that's it. This week is out of here, right? This is Thursday. So learn to submit. She said fire, fire, yeah. So this is Thursday, guys. This week is fine. I want you guys to have a fabulous rest of your Thursday afternoon. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys back here next Tuesday. And with that said, I think that's it. Don't forget to go to elainesdesk.com and sign up for that seminar that we're going to have. All right. So with that said, guys, take care of each other and take care of yourself. See you later.